Hey, it is 7:55 in the evening on Merv's birthday, the 18th of August 2025. Our neighbours just left after coming over having a couple of drinks. She and Merv had a couple of drinks. I had one of these Bilson's fruit tingle things that I got a couple of weeks ago, and I only drink one can at a time usually. I think I drank two nights ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, look at me, I actually drank 2 freaking cans.
Done well that night.
Doesn't happen, people. Right? I'm not a drinker, not really, not unless I'm actually going out to drink, which I don't do. Anyway, today, Merv loved his present, which I'm very happy about, considering I went to 3 jewellers and asked to see all of their signet rings.
Absolutely stunning.
And it was the perfect size too, so I was very happy about that. And I may have told you, I don't know what I've told you in the last week. I had his dress ring to make sure the size was complete. I'm fairly certain I would have told you guys about this. Maybe I should catch up on videos. Anyway, so we went to Thai and we got 2 entrees and a main curry and rice to share. Obvious, we went with green curry, tofu and vegetables. Merv's first time trying tofu, which I'm not gonna lie, I haven't eaten meat in fucking over 8 years now. And the thought of it honestly disturbs me. I definitely remember I'm sure of it being you guys, that I flew off the couch when I found the piece of meat on my pizza. Merv's nodding at me at the background. See, I keep fucking mixing my words up. I've been mixing my words up the last couple of days and they're all coming out wrong or made up. Anyway, so we went to Thai and we got curry puffs. I love curry puffs. I thought the food was really good. And Merv did too. But it was not the best. I wouldn't have put it in Hey, don't knock out all the cables. Definitely wasn't in the top 3. Or at least top 2, I guess. But hey, you two. We got back from lunch, right, people? I didn't hear Merv. As soon as I come around the back of the car, right, I see the front yard is covered in shredded paper. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what could she possibly have gotten to? I still don't know where it was or how she got to it, right? I don't. Because the only place I can think of in my room where it could have been, Merv asked the question, well, if she did get it from there, how did she not get everything else? Because she would have had to jump, yeah? Maybe the answer is because she found shredding that and my jandal, my proper actual, what is that? It's an Archie's. It's like a therapeutic
jandal.
Proper jandal, sandal, flip-flop. Whichever country you're in, I'm Kiwi, I call them a jandal. Probably going to call them jandals forever because I've been in Australia for over 20 years and I still don't call them thongs. In my mind, a thong is always going to be a G-string. Just don't ever see anything but in my head when I hear that word. But yes, anyway, pretty bummed about that. Because it's just not like they are walk in and buy them super duper cheap, yeah? Anyway, it is what it is, I guess. Didn't want to talk to her for a few minutes and she knew she was in trouble. She knew that when I walked in the fucking door. But I got over it, thankfully. I had to, obviously, because it's Merv's birthday and can't let her throw me off the rails when it's not even her, it's me, because Can't blame the dog if the dog hasn't been trained correctly. Oh my god, I couldn't do it. Fucking puppy school yesterday. It's written all over my face, people. And I tried so hard for that not to be the case. Anyway, the neighbour friend has just left. My citizenship interview and test is so soon. Literally, it's in 2 days, people. I'm going through all the paperwork that I've been sent and what I need to bring. And I noticed this afternoon as we headed to lunch, right, that it's talking about name changes, yeah, and ensuring that all the names and everything is correct. And I'm like, it has my full name, but it's using the name that I was born with as my last name. And that's not the name I use. I haven't used that name legally since I had my name changed at 18. And I was using that back in New Zealand since the age of 8. Don't totally know how that worked, but it did back then, you know? All my documents, everything, bank accounts, school accounts, all of it, were under the new last name that my mum made up when I was 8. But it didn't become legal until 18 when I could do it myself. Anyway, I provided, because all of my identity is obviously, like I'm 39 years old. Fuck me, right? And the new like name. So all of my legal documents, my new birth certificate, the one that needed the typo error fixed, my driver's license, passport, ID cards, work with children, the whole thing. All of them are in my new ID name. And some of the correspondence comes up as Dear Olivia such and such, using my actual name. But that particular piece of paper, they're like super official with everything on it, you know, had my old last name. And I was just like, I am not risking this, yeah? Because keeping in mind, it's a minimum hour and a half drive from where we are to where it's being held. And it's like 9:30 in the morning, yeah? So please all think great thoughts, yeah? So I decided to ring them. I rang them as soon as I got in the car with Merv to leave lunch. And had to go through the whole thing and explain everything to the lady. And she's like, okay. Like, I asked the name and she gave me like a ticket number. And she gave me all the information of who to send the email to and what to say. Because they need to have it all figured out before I get there. So I'm very happy I called. So it was interesting. You give an automated bounce back, yeah? And it's like, if your answer falls under any of these categories, and then each category is answered, right? It says, we will not respond to you. Mine does not, right? I'm way past that point. I've already had it confirmed that she can see all the documentation with the correct legal name, which I also plan to take with me. But I have been told that email attachment is in the right name. Very, very important. Who knows? Maybe it won't be in time, and then they tell me they have to postpone it, and I'd be fine with that, not gonna lie. Merv's looking at me, and I'd be completely okay with them postponing it, because I paid my $11 yesterday for all these like flippin' fancy ass mock tests that are like way more professional, like the real one. Just earlier I was thinking, It's a lot to get through in a day because, you know, me and Merv started watching Lost when we got back through my laptop. Once I'm finished talking to all of you, we're going to continue to, I was going to say keep smoking Lost, but that's not right. Maybe some of the weed I finally smoked is kicking in. I got my little new stuff, right? My little vape pen. It's got nothing on it. The other one has Be Kind written on it. But I'm currently using the two things with my vapes, which are not meant to be on the side, as a base. I've only just registered to that right now. But I will round up and say it's been a great day. Merv has told me he's had a really good day. He loved his ring. And having the neighbour come over was lovely, and a few drinks. And now I'm going to finish this and put Lost back on. We're going to keep chilling out for the rest of tonight. Good night.